how would you describe your personal style and how does it reflect who you are today?
I just do me. You can't please people. And negativity, when you go on the media and stuff, negativity, that's what sells the most. People looking for, because when you look, you put out mostly positive, it will get traction, but as soon as something happens, the whole media blow up.
Yes.
So negativity sells more. So I realized that even being, when I was talking about before about being a foster kid and it have its weight, I was speaking about the weight. When it have its own weight, it set a high expectation. So the least set of things you do will bring attraction, and people be like, oh, you're a foster kid, and you know, this, you shouldn't be dabbling into this stuff. But we do have a personal life itself, and just like everybody, we're human beings and we're not perfect. You know, even the righteous man falls. So I've seen the greatest of greatest fall, and you know, they pick up, they stumble, and they get up back and carry on their burden. But I know my one-on-one connection with God. I know the stuff that God do for me. I'm being truthful to myself, and that's me. And I know my connection with God, my own personal one-on-one connection with God. So God is the only judge.
I mean, everyone should work towards being themselves. And the important part, though, is that you keep on saying that I know what I have with the Lord. In other words, you know your relationship with Him. That means you're one-on-one. You know, when you talk to Him, you see that He answer what you pray concerning, and that you believe in who He is. And my thing is this: you can't force someone to be who they don't want to be. I have to build my personal relationship. I can't live based on my mom's relationship. I have to know Christ for myself. And it's an everyday work in progress. You know, it's an everyday work in progress. That's why Paul said we die daily, because there is always something that we have to keep work on. Okay, what are your future goals when it comes to your faith and your personal or professional life?
Well, my future goals is, as I said before, that I do have faith in God and I do believe in God. So my goal is definitely having a Christian built family. You know, marry. You know, I'm a very handsome young man. And you know, marry, do the right thing. You know, as it is said in the Bible. You know, you have your own family. You know, I grew up the right way, so I'm continue doing it. You know, growing up, teach my next generation about God. That's always been my goal. That should be everybody's goal, actually. Like most people goal, young people, that they want to stop doing whatever that they're doing, because we're being truthful. Whatever you're doing out there, you stop doing whatever you're doing, and you know, you find the right person and you start bringing them to church, and you know, you start your family, and it's more like join the Christian family. And people look up to actually young couples too. You know, young couples that serving God and serving God the right way. And so that's my future goal. Is like serving God, have a nice family inside the church. That's my goal.
Absolutely. That's awesome. What encouragement or advice would you give to a pastor kid that's struggling with their faith?
Be yourself. Because being yourself, that's who you really are. And as I said, do not try to be who you're not, because when you be yourself, that's what actually come out. So people expect, because being a pastor kid, it has a lot of weight. Because one, there's high expectation, and then two, people expect you to be just like your parents. But you got good side to it too. You got some very good privilege. You know, you got, you know, the blessing that, you know, you have access to wisdom. A lot of people don't get access to wisdom, and it's also good when people actually do look up to you. You know, knowing that you're coming from a very highly religious family. Yeah, and people expect that's the same for you, and people will treat you with respect. But I know it have its blessings and it have its cons that go with, you know, being a part of a religious family. You know, So I'd advise you to be yourself. Don't overthink it. Don't push it. You know, I just
God
be
work.
yeah and do God work. I just be me because you know that's all that matters. Big up Unity of Love Ministry. We're right there at 6610 North University Drive in Tamarack. Big up Bishop Paul Ellington. Big up Pastor Barbara Ellington. Big up all the saints in the church, you know, Unity of Love Ministry, where unity and love is our first priority. Where we love God, love ourselves, and be a church where love works.
Awesome. So the advice that Paulokeen will leave with any pastor's kid is being yourself, and that's a valuable point, because I said it before and I'll say it again. You cannot conquer that which you don't confront. If you don't be true to yourself, you won't know where there is work to keep working on you, or where you settle in. And Paulokeen said something so profound, that is so much pressure being a pastor's kid, and that's why I'm super excited about this podcast, because I'm getting to hear the side of so many pastors' kids, how they grew up and their view on being a pastor's kid and everything, because all of us doesn't have the same experience. But what you spoke on can help someone. What I know can help someone, and that's the value of this podcast. Paulokeen, it was such a pleasure to have you here with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome.